Hello, Guilders, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage, a Halaster's game, episode 14. Thank you so much for your patience. We are back, so let's go ahead and dive right back on in. After a brief jaunt back to Goblintown, the party finds themselves at the only other way to go, and south of Goblintown, the way that they had initially left, actually.
Would we all? It's getting sort of into the evening. Would we all be amenable to a sleep before we go back into a new area?
Yeah, you know me. Nap, and then a good sleep.
I think that would be. I would like to end today on a high note, so I'm okay to take a particular to settle down for the night.
Yeah, I think a good sleep would do us all well.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So it sounds like y'all would like to retire to back to the Goblin Inn.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make some checks real quick as you are just resting in the inn. I assume you're not taking a watch or anything like that because you're in the inn.
Well, now why would you ask that?
I mean,
just in case.
Hex is sleeping in his hut, so
I was gonna say we do have Hex's little house.
Oh yeah.
That's the name of the spell now.
His little house.
Hex's little house.
I go in the house.
But I don't think we would intentionally. I mean, I don't sleep as long as everyone else, I don't think.
Yeah, same. And Mel just does 4 hours.
I'm at 6, so we could kind of get there together.
Yeah, and Mel just took a nap, so he's probably just gonna be up. I don't know. Probably just kind of looking gravely at his collection of religious artifacts or religious items.
Oh, sure. I would have given you the symbol of Joaquin back as well.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not planning on doing a watch.
So yeah, not technically a watch, but
yeah.
But yeah, y'all have lessened sleep needs for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
All right, excellent. Yeah, and y'all all sleep in Hex's hut, or sorry, tiny little house.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Your guys' sleep passes uneventfully, and you all are able to get the benefits of a long rest. Everybody go ahead and read back up to full health and all your spell slots back and hit dice. Yep, all that good stuff.
All right. Well, shall we go onward to that hallway we didn't check out?
Timbo, were you just like putting away the stat block for like a brain monster, or
what?
Were you just like putting if we with you? Were you just like tucking that back in the? Are you just tucking that back in the sleeve?
No,
talk about
it. An innocent little guy.
Okay.
No, never.
Save it for later. Okay.
Yeah. Who, me?
I can't believe this. Yeah, unless anyone is playing anything else, I think we're heading over to the W down here, Timbo.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have quite a jaunt.
Yes, y'all head on over to the W. Your lights kind of stretching out into the darkness. I think I'm curious how much further y'all would be able to see. I mean, the torches are going to be only like 60 feet of bright dim. So you wouldn't be able to see about this far or so. Does anybody have anything greater than 60?
I'm double checking, but also, so these didn't come to ends. Like these halls up here, they didn't come to dead ends.
No, those are just the darkness, stages of the darkness.
Oh, okay. I totally misunderstood.
Sorry, I got to figure out a better way to show that off for sure. So yeah, if you were to push further down, you would see a few different things. If you push down the rightmost corridor, you would see that it doesn't terminate, but it continues, but it becomes a like a stone passage as well.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the mountain. Absolutely. And then you also see that like that north tunnel, it will continue to be tunnel for a good long while if you continue walking to the north. So if you walk like past this doorway and continue like 20-30 feet past it, it is still tunnel like at that point.
Okay. And also, so Mel doesn't have to activate the Eyes of the Night. It's just always 300 feet for him specifically. To share it, that's what takes the long rest action.
Okay, see that's a good detail to recognize. Okay, cool. So if you can see 300 feet of darkness, holy moly, how far is that?
Give me all your secrets.
All right, you can see
All
to
the
the
way down,
you can see to the end of the corridor. Yep.
Let's see into next week.
Yeah, you can see into next week, and what you see is it ends in a stone wall, but it seems like to the right it opens up into a 20-foot wide like hallway.
Okay.
And as
Chunky
you
hallway.
indeed it is a chunky boy hallway, like easily twice as wide as this hallway leading up to it. And also, if you just push a little forward towards around the gap, you will see that this room here leads into a larger chamber. Like through a tunnel into a larger chamber with funny different tiling than the rest of the dungeon. And you see it opens into a much larger room.
Okay. Mel relays all that. So there's definitely something to the right, but I don't know what could potentially be in that hallway all the way down there.
Well, do we want to go investigate?
Yeah, which way? Which way? There's so many ways.
I kind of like the long corridor personally, but I'm down for either.
Let's check out the long corridor, and then hopefully we can just work our way back.
Okay.
All right.
All right, awesome. Yeah, you guys push forward. It's a moment before the rest of the party is able to get eyes on the opening itself. But you see eventually that it does open into this like wide corridor that extends again out into the darkness. Mel, go ahead and make me a perception check. You can have advantage on this roll. Everybody else make me perception checks with disadvantage.
Could I make it flat with Breeze help?
Sure. If you have a familiar assist you, you can make it flat.
Ooh, tasty. That's a dirty 20.
22.
Ooh, yummy rolls.
16.
These are at disadvantage?
Well, is matcha a familiar?
Flat. Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Well, Melkiel has advantage on this roll because of the superior dark vision. That's really why they're able to see in this moment so well. Man, Gobloidus with the 22.
Or not matcha, sorry, latte.
Oh, latte. Latte is he's kind of like a summon of the cloak. You have to attune to that cloak, right?
I mean, I do. Latte is a full mastiff, so they do actually get advantage on perception checks with their keen sense.
And I'm going to say because they are tied to the cloak and you are attuned to that, they count functionally as a familiar basically for you, without all like the benefits of like being able to work in them, for example. So I'll say that's flat as well. Hex, we'll start with you. You don't see anything, like you obviously don't perceive anything past the darkness, but you definitely hear shuffling in like the kind of like the distance in the pitch blackness.
Is this magical darkness?
No, it's just regular darkness, but it's deep. You know what I mean? Like it goes like past the torchlight. You can see with your torchlight, it would be like 60 or so. Or how bright is the light spell? Like 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim.
I mean, I don't have the light spell. I'm just using dark vision.
Oh, but Henrietta has a cast on them. Or they have a torch with them, basically. They have light spell.
Yeah,
The light spell on a stick.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and unveil it because Melkiel is going to be able to see down this corridor anyways because of their ridiculous sight into next Wednesday, as it were. So you see, Melkiel, you see what the gods dreamed that they could see all the way down this corridor, and you see it even extends further out past it into another chamber. But the rest of the party, you can only see about yay or so distance in. Oh, and let me go ahead and adjust the stream view as well so they can all see what's going on as well. So here was the room that they had seen before with the different tiling on the floor. And then here's the room to the very far north with the long double wide corridor extending into darkness, except for what Melkiel can see right there.
And the end of this hallway seems like there's some stuff down there. Can Mel discern what that is, or would he have to get closer?
As y'all push down the corridor, everybody who walked in, so everybody except for Hex, go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws.
Nuts.
Also, don't push past this point.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're all good. You're all good.
Ooh, not 20.
22.
19.
Everybody rolled above a 15. So you all dart out of the way as you basically collectively step onto this wide pressure plate across the floor of the room, and these poison darts shoot out from the walls, but y'all are so quick and nimble and on the ball in this moment that y'all are able to duck and dodge and dart out of the way in various ways and fashions. In fact, I bet it looks very different for everybody how they get out of the way of the darts. If y'all want to say that, I don't know.
I'm down with that. I know for Mel at least a 0 to Dex, so it's just like hearing like the mechanism at first, and then just kind of like the whole hand to the chest stumble back. It's very ungraceful.
I love it. Pure instinct.
Goldmoonster, he starts doing somersaults and cartwheels and a little bit of hop, skip, and a jump.
I mean, Gobloidus, do you know that there's a trap that's activated, or is that just what Gobloidus is doing and he's also just avoiding it?
No, he saw something was wrong, so he was doing a little dodge, but also enjoying it. You know.
Of course. You gotta love what you do. I love it. And what about Henrietta?
I think she goes, "Oh no," and she just snatches one out of the air.
Amazing. And there are like 3 that are coming at you, and you just grab all of them at the same time. One motion. I love it. Absolutely. As you step on the pressure plate and these darts fire out at you, in that direct moment after, you hear shouts from the corridor, Melkiel, the space that you can clearly tell that they are coming from that opening that you can see beyond the corridor, and you hear them say, "How many eyes does Xanathar have?"
Does it sound like they're asking us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or is this like a conversation?
It sounds like it is both. It is a conversation that is asking you a question, echoing down the hall at you.
What is this dungeon feud again?
The camp we were just at. They had Xanathar tattoos, didn't they?
They did.
Henrietta goes, oh, geez. I know I have that paper here somewhere. And she pulls out the little slip of paper and goes, as many stars in the sky.
What did it?
Her eyes get really, like, the way her eyes illuminate just get really big as she kind of, like
Dramatically.
wiggles a little bit of an eyebrow that appears on her face.
Amazing.
Squeak of a marker.
You hear like a little bit of light squabbling behind, like from that direction, and then you hear a thunk thunk, and you see all like a chunk 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 out of the floor, like these pressure plates kind of like lift up slightly and deactivate. They look like they're locked in position, and you can no longer activate them now. And you hear the same gruff voice go, "Oh, excellent! Come on back. We weren't expecting any reinforcements."
Hell yeah! I turned myself to look like that. The piss boy, the fake vampire piss man.
The fake the
Fucking oh my god. I have to
What was
find
his
in my
name?
notes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to find this and I'm going to keep it to myself. I want you to tell them what's your name.
That's I don't. Hecht doesn't remember and doesn't care.
Is there anything else in this hallway as we're going down?
No, it appears to be like a fairly bare hallway as you progress down it. You do see there are numerous pressure plates that are ejected out of the floor now, with multiple like slots in the wall for darts to be fired out when stepped on.
Oh, thank God! That was a real guess, you guys. I don't.
Yeah,
have
I
a
was
plan.
gonna say 11 because it's 11.
Is it 11? I don't know beholders.
You won Dungeon Feud. Have another sticker.
Have to put 2 Halaster stickers on you.
Incredible. Amazing. Yeah, so y'all come around the corner of this place, and you see that there are like lanterns kind of illuminating a partially collapsed hall over on the corner over here. You see that there are furnishings and crates, cots lining the wall, and you can see like people have kind of started to set up a little base here. People are kind of moving kind of slowly to and fro. They kind of look a little tense, like they weren't expecting guests. And you all see that they are all clearly marked with the mark of the Xanathar, that same symbol that you were just discussing. And but the thing that really catches your eye is a young, well, it's hard to tell age on him, but a man with ebony, like pitch black skin, which you immediately recognize as the form of a drow, but you see his head doesn't look right, and in the flickering lamplight it's difficult to make it out at first. Like, you think maybe it might be his hair or it might be something that he's wearing, but you see that he actually appears like, as you approach with your light source and it fully illuminates him, you see that his face appears to have been partially transformed into a spider, and he has these 8 bright red arachnid eyes, and his mouth is full of fangs, and there are like from his head there are like these black bristles that are sprouting, almost as if they're like limbs, almost as if his head is turning into a spider. And you see he approaches and he goes, excellent. I wasn't expecting Xanathar to send any reinforcements. You obviously know who I am, the Black Spider. And he kind of like flips one of the leg hairs like a little bit, like dramatically. Let me go ahead and reveal the map for y'all.
Oh my god. And he said the Black Spider, like that's his title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, Timbo.
Yes.
Real quick, 2 things. Map on stream. Second.
Thank you.
Was that also the name of the spider when we did Fandelver with these characters? Like, the very beginning of this adventure? Different black spider? Am I...
Different campaign. Different campaign. I know exactly what you're talking about. Different campaign.
Can we... Oh, no, you're right. Different campaign entirely.
I know exactly
I-
what you're talking about, though.
I do have a question though, because we ran into a mysterious stranger. Or at least the familiars did. This is a totally different guy though, right?
I'm going to give you that for free. Yes, that individual had a French accent.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my god, so foreign. Oh my God.
Is the person talking the one down here, Timbo?
Yes.
Okay, so we've kind of turned around the corner.
Yes. Y'all are kind of in this kind of this little central area now, where this is kind of like the primary camp of this this location. You see that there are a couple of other like ways out of this chamber. Just to immediately describe the exits, because I seem to keep forget doing that. You see one this direction, to the left, one to the south left, over this way, and then you also see another like kind of passage leading out, but this one appears to like kind of be like chiseled into the wall a little bit.
Would that be a name that I recognize at all from like rumors?
Sure, go ahead and make me. I love that. Go ahead and make me a history. Do you have proficiency in history?
I don't have proficiency in history, but I do have a good history
Okay,
because
I'll
of my
allow that.
Cobalt Soul stuff.
Mel has proficiency. Can he help? Just like lean over and like mean girl whisper to
I'm
to
gonna.
Edda. It's like,
I'm,
oh my god.
I'm gonna say yes. If you want to do this subtly, like they're not noticing, go ahead and make me deception rolls.
Oh, they talk shit about people all the time.
Both of us roll deception?
I'm gonna say just Melkiel roll deception.
Okay.
If you don't want them to know that you're obviously talking about them.
Damn.
Mel is catty. That's fine, even if I get
We're
caught.
doing
Oh, that's
the,
a natural
like, middle-
20. I'm just a messy bitch.
Holy shit.
We're doing the like mean middle school girls. Like,
Yes.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and
okay.
roll that history with advantage.
An 18?
I'm going to say that you definitely, I think, have heard of this individual before. They are a lieutenant for the Xanathar. Not maybe the most high-ranking individual, but definitely high enough on the ladder to be considered like a leader of certain parts of the gang.
Oh, of course! We are so excited to make your acquaintance. We're sort of, you might say, freelancing down here in the dungeon, helping just kind of scope out some new areas for the Xanathar.
Of course, yes. Man, these were-rats that we've been dealing with have just been such a pain in
The
the
worst!
The worst.
Were-rats. How blasé.
Of course, and I mean, if you're, I mean, obviously you're here from the Xanathar's behest to take care of that. But if you want to, I'm more than happy to like sweeten the pot a little bit more. If you want to give, like, I'll throw 50 additional gold on top of it. I know it's not enough, not very much, but I appreciate y'all making the leg out here to come and help us out with this.
Sure. To help you with, getting rid of them?
Yeah, of course. The bastards they won't
definitely.
They won't stop. Like either they come under the Xanathar's thumb or they die. That's the big eyes way.
Of course, yes.
And he starts laughing. It sounds horrible with the spider mouth.
Wow.
The other bugbears in the room also begin to start laughing. It also sounds horrible. Do go on. Sorry.
Do
Oh,
you...
like they just wait for him to start laughing, and then they're like, "Oh, okay." Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
ha.
absolutely, absolutely.
Is there any particular thing that they did? Like, we just want rid of them?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to just like take care of them, that would be like ideal. Like I honestly, you know, if we could put them in chains and then maybe put them to work, that might work out too. But you know, I'm not picky.
Definitely. It's
Somebody's
very
gotta be-
big. Yeah.
Somebody's got to dig these tunnels, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let's get them. Let's get them, guys. I think there's like showers over here. Could we have a word?
We want to have a normal group shower as we normally do.
Yeah, Mel is
Henrietta's
just
entire life is flashing before her eyes as Gobloidus has been the one to say we should go to the showers.
Oh yeah, there's like a little. I mean, it's not like a shower, but there's like a little latrine, I guess you call it, over here. And he points kind of like to that corner. There's like some fluid that flows in from the top somewhere. Don't know what it is, but you can, I guess, use it. Have fun.
We all have to do that together, as we normally do.
I'm gonna say,
we just
Insane.
can't. Adding on to that, Mel is just looking very prissy and pristine. Just be like, we just came from Goblintown.
I'm gonna say, go ahead, everybody, make a group deception roll.
Can I use my 20 from earlier?
I'm gonna allow that. I'm gonna allow that from earlier.
Okay, let's go deception.
21. I'm rolling so low on my deception.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Wow, that is amazing. So natural 20 from Melkiel, 21 from Hex, 2 from Gobloidus, natural 1, spore 1 from Henrietta. Incredible. I'm gonna say that even like with Gobloidus's and Henrietta's clear having a moment in this scene, like with each other, of Henrietta's like life flashing before her eyes as Gobloidus calls back to the shower.
Shower, like malfunctioning.
You managed to
Yes,
pull
water. That thing that works very well with me.
You managed to pull like the slightly sparking Henrietta over into the corner, kind of away, and like the black spider kind of looks kind of confused as you can like recognize on a weird mutated spider face, and then he kind of just shrugs and goes back to like a kind of war table that has been set up with a couple of their bugbears.
So that was wild.
Oh man, I was about to just pummel those guys. These are the Xanathar guys that we were told to take care of. And they abuse goblins, and now they want to abuse some kind of rat guys? I think we should kill these bozos.
Well, what if we go get the rat people and bring them back here?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Weren't the rat people the ones that were like, ah, it got me? And then the lady ran off, and then our familiars followed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we didn't get an exact whereabouts on the were-rats.
They were down. That's what the W was, wasn't it? That was where our familiars went
yes.
and found the W for were-rats?
Yes. I'll go ahead and let me ping on the map where that was, because the familiars
Because
went...
we split up here. And they kept running.
You guys sent your familiars off from Goblintown. They went to the south of the W, and they just kept going around that bend down there, and even further past the second W.
Yeah.
You guys did not go south to the second W. There's more over this way. I'll just go and reveal a little bit. There's another T junction.
Okay.
Or, sorry, there's not a T junction. It is just a right turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking go get people and come back.
Yeah, then we all kill Xanathar.
Well, okay.
Or at least the people in this room. But
These people would look like the bugbears and stuff we've been facing, right?
They are, yes.
I'll be honest. I think we could probably take a lot of them right now.
I mean, probably.
We likely could.
If I had, I mean, if the any indication of the time we took out all those other bugbears and stuff, like it was nothing.
We are straight up outnumbered.
No, do you remember we took out? There was that corridor full of not only bugbears but goblins that were fighting with them. And we were also very outnumbered.
Well, yes, but the goblins stopped fighting, and then they took us to Goblintown after we dispatched the bugbears. They just didn't want, to be punished if we did die and they weren't fighting.
Also,
what if
there's this guy with the face.
The spider
he's
guy, yeah.
legit. Like, I don't do a whole lot of information with the down here part of Waterdeep, but like I do know about him, which is saying something.
Sorry, and allow me to make a minor correction as well. So there were the two bugbears that kind of were guarding the door and had talked to y'all, and then the rest, other than the black spider, the rest of the people like crowding around down here, they're actually humans. They look like just like strapping young gang members. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
I can easily. They have no defenses against.
They look
me.
so beefy. What are you gonna do? Go walk in there and be real scary real quick, and they all shit their pants? Is that your plan?
No, I actually was thinking about taking the spider into a secluded area, killing him while he's alone,
into
and
a room in which there are no others,
and then taking his identity and then telling all the other humans to go some other places where they would also be killed. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm more of a sneaky, stealthy person than I am a gun firing.
How? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you find yourself in a position where he is overpowering you, what is your plan B?
Did you think I was going to just take this man alone in a room with just me and not you all following, and we
Okay.
jump him?
I don't. Okay. I feel that would make a lot of noise.
To just easily jump this, I think we could jump this man. I poke my head out as the vampire piss man. I look at the spider guy for a moment. We could definitely jump him together.
Henrietta,
I've jumped so many people in the past. I'm good at reading people. We could totally jump this man.
Sorry, what was that, Gobloidus?
You said you knew something about this spider guy?
Yes, he is sort of a lieutenant of the Xanathar himself.
Oh boy, that's a
Like,
big
you know how
boy.
you have your right hand man, and then there's also someone to the left. It's like that guy, which you can kind of switch out with a couple other guys, but like it's still important that he's there.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a loser.
But he's a loser that the Xanathar knows his name, you know?
Can I quickly talk to this man?
Sure.
The black spider?
You wanna go chat with the black spider?
Yeah, as a vampire piss boy.
Sure.
I'm gonna look and go, hello, I'm vampire piss boy. You may have heard of me.
I can't say that I have, but I assume that if you must be a member of the Xanathar if you knew the passcode. I do notice that you are wearing Zentarum, a Zentarum logo with the flying snake.
I think if I was gonna come into the Zen, I don't think I'd be wearing the opposite cakes. Oh my god, that'd be Oh Jesus.
Of
I
course.
think.
Go and make a
I
deception
think-
roll.
Yeah. Okay. He looks. He looks back at the patch and it's changed to look right.
Go and make a deception roll with disadvantage.
All right. Can I use one of my bardic?
uh, I don't think you can add your own bardic inspiration to your own rolls, unless I'm wrong about that.
That's fair. Okay. It is a 16.
All right, let's see what he gets here. Oh, interesting. That's a neat trick. Very useful to have. I can see why the Xanathar.
Can I
chose you for
read
this.
his mind? Did he believe me, or does he think I'm lying? What is his surface thoughts right now?
He is being honest with you. He believes that that was just a trick to change your clothes, like
Clever ploy.
a clever ruse. Yeah,
Nice.
he's believed you.
With someone of your status, you must have many of these tricks. I mean, the Xanathar knows well of you, right?
Well, naturally, you don't get put in charge of one of these outposts without having at least caught the Xanathar's eye a little bit, and he kind of plays with one of his weird spider leg hair pieces a little bit.
And in his mind, is he being truthful to me? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
he...
absolutely. He's like, he's definitely like kind of having almost like visions of like very power hungry inside the scope of the Xanathar's guild. However, you do see there is kind of like a core of shame that you are picking up on. Like all these hopes are coming from all these are coming from like a place of hope and desire and ambition, but you do sense there is like this like kind of underlying shame underneath as well. And that's what you get without diving deeper.
Okay. I want to look at him and be like, you know, I like pat him on the shoulder and I go, you know, I think me and my compatriots want to take care of these were-rats, but we need your assistance, and then maybe you help me out get ahead. I help you out get ahead. I want to cast friends on him, so I have advantage on all of these charisma checks towards him.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Can you post friends real quick in the chat for me?
Yeah.
I am gonna say, are you attempting to hide the fact that you were casting friends as well?
I mean, it's a little makeup. It's a little dazzle. I think he is. Yeah, he's gonna try to hide it a little bit.
All
Make
right.
it look like he's touching up a little bit of his vampire makeup and then patting this man on the back.
All right. Go ahead and make a deception roll as you attempt to cast friends onto. All right, nice. 24. You're probably like right next to him as well. As you cast this on yourself, with him as the target, what is everybody else doing in this moment?
I would like to. Who? I'm going to prepare a spell. I'm just going to prepare a firebolt on.
Oh, also remember Hex's did say he's trying to escort this person out so we can all jump him from somewhere.
No, sure. I'm just preparing for Hex to do something insane, and so I'm just casually fiddling with my wand, maybe preparing a firebolt at Shun. I don't know.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, just in case.
Of course, go ahead and make a deception roll as well as you attempt to not outwardly portray that you are preparing a arcane thing.
Sure, I'm just kind of fiddling with Bree as I'm doing this. We're hanging out, having a little wizard and familiar time. That is a 16.
Nice, yeah. I think it almost looks like there are a few people that are kind of looking on, but it's not in like suspicion, almost like in curiosity, as you are kind of doing this kind of they're seeing this automaton doing this curious thing with arcane energy and
I'm just a
the
little
familiar.
Disney princess. It's fine.
I love that. Melkiel?
Mel is trying to listen to how this conversation goes the best that he can, but also just keeping an eye on everybody to make sure that they aren't making any sudden moves, but under the just like this is just a pretty lad putting his hair up and just waiting to go about the rest of his business. Just putting his hair up in a little bun. And just like clocking everybody in the room to see how close they're watching the conversation in case it starts to go sour, like who would act first.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. Melkiel, go ahead and make me either an insight or perception check as you begin to size up the individuals in this room.
Hell yeah. 22.
You clock something interesting. Not so much about the kind of thugs that are milling about. A few of them are playing cards in a corner, and a couple other ones are just chatting, kind of listlessly. They appear to be your run-of-the-mill thug. However, what do catches your eye in the flickering, like kind of lamplight, as the two bugbears kind of walk back towards that gap and reactivating the lever with the clunk, and as the pressure plates reactivate, you notice that there is an unmistakable scar line going at the back of the nape of their neck, like almost like a large crescent shape that like an incision had been made. And you see it on both bugbears.
Ooh boy. With the so this is kind of going back a little bit. With the bugbears that we found where their brains had popped out, did they have a similar scar from whenever Mel was inspecting those bodies?
You rolled really high then. I'm going to say yes. They did have a similar scar pattern as yes, they're the same.
Okay. I don't have anything to silently tell this to Etta. That's not going to waste a big spell slot. Okay, I'll just keep that information.
Amazing. Melkiel is like maybe silently like motioning, wanting to do something, but is unable to communicate this concept out. I love that. Excellent.
Gentle Marge noises.
Amazing. And Gobloidus.
Gobloidus is also listening into this conversation. He's standing nearby to, make sure it goes well. He's very protective. Friends.
Yeah, of course. Are you like so you're almost like thinking of standing in a defensive position? It sounds like your hands are even on your blades, like you're kind of ready for at the drop of a hat, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Gobloidus is very disgusted by these, slaver guys that are ruining goblin kind, so he's really trying to hold back in this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I'm gonna say, Gobloidus, make me a deception roll to like avoid your vehemency like appearing on your face, as you're just so disgusted by these people. That's gonna be a two total. So Gobloidus, I think you like your normally chipper and outwardly happy demeanor, it has kind of fallen by the wayside in this moment, and like you in all of your glorious green, like 3-4 foot height, I think you are like kind of glowing with anger a little bit in this moment. What do you like? What do you? How does Gobloidus like look outwardly angry? Do you think in this right now?
Yeah, he's glowing with, the green sheen on his skin is flaming up as he sweats a little bit on the brow. And, he's emitting, some kind of odors.
Incredible. Excellent. Yeah. So I'm going to say, so Gobloidus, you're kind of standing there with like maybe steaming slightly as you're just this rage that you're feeling is literally boiling like the sweat off of you, right? And Hex, you cast Friends on yourself successfully, targeting the black spider, and he goes, "Yes, I couldn't agree more. Sorry, what were we talking about?"
Ah, yes, I was just convincing you that me and my friends were, we were all gonna go take out these rats together. You were gonna lead us there, remember?
Oh, yes. Yes. Lead you there. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. $25.
Oh,
Double 25.
yeah. I was gonna say both times.
That does sound like a great idea. I unfortunately have to stay here in order to, continue to facilitate and manage this outpost. As the leader, and I can't be tasked with such labor. But I do. I have a lovely individual that to take you there. The name is Tobias. Oh, Tobias. See, one of the thugs walks up. He has he looks very like nice for a thug. Like you would like a lot of these other ones are kind of like more hardened. This guy looks pretty fresh faced.
Okay, well, you'll at least walk me and my friends out, though.
Sure. Yes, of course. We have to deactivate and reactivate the thing. I'll walk you to the first trap, as it were. And then everybody else laughs.
I wave at everyone to come on. I write down a note and then hand it to Gobloidus.
Oh, is this the only entrance and exit?
Oh no, there's another way down that direction, where the rest of the troops are. And he points to the southern exit over on the opposite end of the wall over there.
Of course, silly me to think that it would be just this number in the outpost.
Oh no, naturally. This is just the reserve. Everyone is kind of resting now. Anyways,
yes.
yes.
And good that they are getting rest.
Of course.
So awkward. Like, after that now one, she's just so awkward.
I love it. Yes. The black spider. Yes, of course. Let me walk you and Tobias out there. You all walk as a group. Does anybody dawdle as y'all make your way back towards the bugbears?
I am walking swiftly out.
Does Gobloidus open up the note?
Yes, I opened the note, but not in front of the guy.
It says, when we get to the end and out of sight of most of the people, we have to kill the spider because the spell I cast on him will make him super angry at me. The moment he stops looking at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bloodus takes note of this. He's ready.
As the black spider walks you to the exit, the two bugbear kind of shift back out into the corridor. The black spider sees Gobloidus like really for the first time, and he goes, "Is your friend okay? He looks a little sick. Like he looks a little peaky."
He hasn't had enough trash today.
Oh yes, I hear that is a common affliction with most goblins. Yes, they have a trash quota, trash regimen.
Yeah, have to eat trash every few hours.
Of course, of course, of course. You see him go to the edge of this first trap as the bugbears chunk clunk, deactivate the traps once more, and he begins to wave to you as you progress. Tobias is coming with you as you walk down the corridor. Gobloidus, you're dawdling behind?
These idiots are blocking the path.
Oh, the bugbears. Oh, I'm sorry, my good man. I did not see you. And he'll step to the side.
Wait, was he gonna walk us to the end of the hallway or just like the?
Oh, just to
first?
the first trap.
Oh, I go. Oh, sir, no. You have to. There was also something I need to tell you at the end of the hall.
Can you not? Can you not tell me? Can you not just tell me now?
I take out a gem worth. I take out a 500 gold coffer and go. It can't be told here.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage.
$25 again.
All right. So you're at which point, Hex?
I want to take him down the hall, like just slightly around this corner, and I am showing him this this beautiful silver coffer, that's kind of like very decorative and worth a bunch of gold.
Perfect. So you're like luring him from the edge of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, you're luring him from the edge of the hallway. Where's everybody else positioned in the hallway during this moment?
I'm going past where the furthest trap is. That first one we activated. I'm out.
Yes, same. As soon as Hex was able to secure him, like coming with us, Mel is just like going beyond that point.
Okay, and Gobloidus?
Gobloidus is dawdling behind.
Goblintown, please.
Mel will stay with Gobloidus because he's very in a heightened emotional state, and if they do reactivate the traps, Mel could get them out of here.
Mel might also see the little note that says we gotta jump this guy.
Oh, good.
And there's there's probably also a very like beautiful and fast drawing that's super detailed of this man being violently stabbed by Gobloidus.
How would you put all this? Okay.
Amazing. So yeah, I think the bugbears, they wait over at the door by the traps. The black spider, he continues past, like pushing past you, Gobloidus, as he makes his way. He is halfway down the hallway, about to reach the midpoint when he stops, and he goes, "You son of a bitch! You cast friends on me!" Everybody, go ahead and roll for initiative.